I always like to make a joke that Taiwan is a oolong island, which it is indeed because on Taiwan there are a lot of good area produce very good quality of oolong tea. For me, one of the area I like very much is LongFeng Xia. Okay, LongFeng Xia actually is one of the regions on the ShanlLinXi mountain range. The the longitude is very good because very close to the tropical Cancer range. And secondly, most important, the altitude. The altitude is about 2,000-meter high range among the forest. So they are in the forest. So because they're high on the altitude, so the temperature between the day and night have huge difference. Okay, so allow the leaves to really grow with the good breathing. And also there's one thing I remember when I was in LongFeng Xia, I noticed one thing in the morning is the sun coming through the forest. And all of a sudden after lunch in the midday, I start to have the fog coming from the ground or start rising, you know. And it has significant rainfall as well. And so away from the industrial zone because on the central mountain range on Taiwan. So this is the one of the area I like it very much. And according to my knowledge, often the oolong tea, high mountain oolong tea from LongFeng Xia, often sold as a Lishan oolong because Lishan is a little bit further, but the range is about 2,000 up a little bit more as well. So the altitude range is pretty close, let me put it this way. Because high mountains, as you can see that the oxidation level is pretty light and it has a very beautiful, shiny olive green color. And because it's a high mountain, so normally the temperature I use will be 95 degrees. I will not go higher. Okay. If once the water is higher than 95 degrees, then I will keep my infusion time short. If the oolong tea, the drying process, the oxidation, the whittling process, rolling process, and fermentation process, and drying process, particularly drying process, very well managed, then the water content in the tea is low. Okay, in this case, then on top of the post process in the roasting, allow the tea, the humidity in the water, the moisture in the tea leaves go drop further, then you can actually preserve this tea for a longer period of time. It still gives you a very good flavor. Now I'm going to smell how that smells like in the warmed gaiwan. Sweet potatoes, honey-like, and fruity notes. Veggie note and bamboo notes because in the LongFeng Xia range have a lot of bamboo forest as well. ShanlLinXi has a lot of bamboo, very nice bamboo over there. So it does have that forest flavors. I will first rinse it. So let the tea drink some warm water, soaking in the warm water and allow the leaves start to drink some water and so start to be able to loosen it up. So later in the taste from the first brewing, and the taste and the flavor will come out much easier. I wish I can send you the flavor because it's so delicious, sweet, creamy as well. Okay, I will not use the word milk. I will describe it as cream. And sweet, definitely is sweet beans, sweet. Everything is contains a sweet taste in between, inside. And this high mountain tea, this is actually from the small tea farmer, Mr. Pong. And what is something very unique about it is he uses a very expensive fertilizer. What does he use as a fertilizer? You know, you make a soya milk, you know, the leftover, and they compress it, create a compost, like a cake, like a chippy, and they're using that one as a fertilizer for the tea plantations. And his tea trees all over 14 years old, so that means the tea has been growing pretty healthy in the region. Where's the area? They said every 7 years I have to change the tea trees. Normally it indicate one thing, they over harvest from the tree. So the tree, just like a puppy or the cat, if you let the cat or the dog give a lot of birth too intensive, eventually the quality getting weak. Okay, so but if the tea trees are very well maintained, actually they can live pretty long in the very good healthy condition. You know, when you bring the tea, first thing you enjoyed is concentration and tranquility. The moment is for yourself. And you can see from the glass serving, and the tea color is very light amber. We still have some green notes inside because it's fermentation. The oxidation level is pretty light. I'm not going to throw the first rinsings away because this tea I can drink from the first one. And certainly after the heavy dinner, even my husband and I, we walk a few kilometers back home, but I think I still want to have some good tea from the first rinsing. There is no bitter taste, okay? It's only sweet, and I can sense the sweetness from amino acid, also the tea polysaccharide, and so it's kind of sweet taste. Also have the flavors of minerals inside. Even though they have a veggie note, but it's not a bitter veggie note. Now I'm going to enjoy my first brewing. And the Gaoshan Oolong, you can also very good to make an iced tea, cold tea. Cold brewing is also very suitable. The sweet potatoes flavors and minerals, vegetable flavor, fruity notes that I just described is also in the tea liquor. It's very nice because on the way back, my husband was asking for have a cup of tea, a good tea, and I said, which one? And I said, well, since we have a walk tonight, so I said, well, let's have some oolong, high mountain oolong. And the first thing came to my head was LongFeng Xia. LongFeng Xia Oolong is one of the things I like very much, and I hope you have a chance to taste as well. This is Mei Lan from Belgian Chinese Tea Center. Have a nice evening.